Hello, I'm Ragdev Fallacies, CEO of ChatGenie. We provide online stores to businesses with the Facebook Messenger, Instagram, Viber, Gcash, Paymaya, and other super apps. Pandemic accelerated the digitization of businesses not only here in the Philippines but globally. One industry that's heavily impacted by this is the F&B industry. Food businesses are forced to work with food delivery apps, but in exchange, food delivery apps charge as high as 30% in commission fees. The second problem that we're trying to solve is the friction point between where they promote their online stores and their food delivery app listing or their own website. Third is a disconnect between merchants and their customers. Merchants have limited interaction with their customers who are placing orders via food delivery apps. ChatGenie is solving these problems by removing the commission fees, bypass friction points by making sure that customers can order right inside where they promote and advertise their products. Lastly, ChatGenie allows businesses to have direct relationship with their customers and own their customer data. This year, Gcash released GLife that allows businesses to have mini programs within Gcash mobile app. This was followed by Paymaya with their Maya Mall. In the near future, like what happened in China, mini apps will have a big part of the e-commerce ecosystem here in the Philippines. As industry observers say, yesterday's trend in China is today's trend in Southeast Asia. Last year, we publicly released our platform with our first sales channel on Messenger. This year, we're adding Instagram, Viber, and TikTok as additional sales channel for our merchants. This trend is not unique in the Philippines and China. In fact, there are super apps in India like Jio, Paytm, PhonePe, and even Flipkart that open up their platform to third-party developers to develop mini programs. That's going to be the same in the region where the likes of Grab and Gojek are looking for initiatives on how to keep their users engaged. Having mini programs will provide a lot of unique functionalities to its users at scale. The competition is heating up. Back in 2019, we're the only one in the market that provides mini app to businesses. Last December 2020, a startup in Singapore raised over $1 million in seed funding to build a mini app ecosystem for developers. There are startups in the market that facilitates e-commerce transactions within Messenger, but they're stuck with their chatbot approach. In China, there are at least two public companies that offer online stores to businesses within WeChat, Alipay, and other super apps. In a nutshell, we are putting the Lazada and Foodpanda experience within our sales channels. On our Messenger, it starts when you tap the Get Started button. Once done, you'll see a welcome message and call to action button. Tapping the call to action button will show you the list of products of the merchant. Tapping an entry will lead you to the product page. From there, you can add the product to your cart. You can also add products via quick add to cart button. To view your cart, you can tap the view cart button. Then on the cart page, you'll see the cart items and order summary details on the bottom part of the screen. To continue, tap the continue button. On the checkout page, we require the usual checkout information like email address. The first and last name, you can get this from your Facebook account or whichever sales channel you're in. Mobile number, and of course, delivery address. On the shipping page, you can choose from all options activated by the merchant. It can be store pickup, Grab, or Lalamove. On the payment options, you can choose from all options offered by the merchant. It can be cash on delivery, bank transfer, Gcash, Paymaya, BPI, or via online payment gateways such as PayMongo, Sendit, or Paynamics. Finally, on the order summary page, you have the option to check details of your order. Once everything checks out, you can proceed by placing the order. What's going to happen here is that the order will be sent to the merchant's dashboard. The merchant can either confirm or reject the order. Once confirmed, a delivery booking request will be sent to all Grab riders near the pickup location. Once the rider accepted the delivery booking request, this is what they'll see on their screen. It's like they book directly with Grab but within Messenger. Whether an order is coming from Facebook Messenger, Instagram, Viber, Gcash, or Paymaya, merchants can manage multiple sales channels on one dashboard. Our main business models are monthly subscription, plus 10 pesos flat fee per transaction. Then we can also have a margin for every online payment, 10 pesos per automated delivery care of our partners and customization fees. Me and Nico have been working together full time since 2017 when he agreed to be my business partner on our software development consulting firm. But prior to that, he used to be my client when he was still in Publicis Manila. I've been developing software for him since 2013. Very recently, we onboarded COO of Lazada, VP and head of Last Mall, CEO of Flower Store Group, CEO of Goodwork.ph, and CEO of Upstock Digital on our advisory board. Here are some competitions where ChatGenie was selected as a winner. Our platform and business model are highly scalable. To launch in other markets in the region like Indonesia, we just need to localize our product since we already have Sendit as a payment option and Grab and JNT Express as delivery options. Since our public launch last year, we had onboarded over 2,000 merchants on the platform. Here's some of them sharing how ChatGenie helped their business. We are adapting distribution methods and channels that work well in successful startups. Recently, a lot of referrals came from our platform partners such as Gcash, Paymaya, and Facebook. We also have a network of sales partners that comprise of freelancers and agency partners. We are in the process of building our product with digital products being offered by telecommunication companies. This year, we generated over 7 million pesos in revenue. More than half of it came from a recent licensing deal we closed with an existing enterprise client. We still have over 10 million pesos worth of business that's still in the pipeline and hoping to close a few soon. To date, we facilitated over 100 million pesos in gross transaction volume. Right now, we are generating an average of 400,000 pesos of monthly revenue and disbursing an average of half a million pesos worth of online payments to our merchants weekly. We're in the middle of our pre-seed round and have investors committed in the round already. We are going to use the fund to continue on building moats around the product and to increase our resources on marketing and business development. Thank you.
My name is Bing Tan and I'm a co-founder of PackWorks. We're a technology company that's focused on building inclusive business software. I want to share with you the typical retail distribution landscape in the country. Okay, what we have is a mythical iceberg. At the very top, we have what you call brand principals. And as you go down, they eventually trickle down to distributors, wholesalers, and superstores, right? So they basically become smaller and smaller stores until they reach the hands of the consumers. Now, the market that I wanted to share with you is that this FMCG market is about $50 billion in size. There are about 1 million informal sari-sari stores in the country, and they contribute to about $18 billion. What we wanted to highlight with you are two different segments, the superstore and the sari-sari store. Superstore essentially are bigger stores. They're mostly government registered. Roughly, they are about 3,000 SKUs in size compared to 300 of a typical sari-sari store. There are roughly a ratio of 1:50 superstores to sari-sari stores. Okay. Now, what is the problem? The problem we've realized is that small stores are analog. At the very top, you have the brand owners, distributors, and wholesalers. They typically have access to technology and banking services. But soon as they go out the door of the wholesaler, everything else, as I mentioned, the smallest of our entrepreneurs use pen and paper. They are mostly unbanked and they have a hard time growing because they often make mistakes because, again, they're mostly manual. Okay, so what is it that the PackWorks did? The PackWorks created a business platform. Okay, the first part is building software. The intention here is to digitize the working ways of the sari-sari store. We created a full suite of business solutions typically found in enterprises. We have an SFA, stock management system, an accounting system, and a POS system. But that's only one half of the journey. The other half is really hand-holding them and educating them. Okay. So with that, the intention really is to get into the sari-sari stores. The next step and the dream is really to build out this ecosystem. In the succeeding steps, what we intend is to include other processes like digital payments and B2B ordering. As we grow them out, the idea is to build the ecosystem, connect them to non-predatory financial institutions, give them proper access to KYC and banking solutions. And on top of that, when they are now banked, we will provide them with suppliers and distributors in the formal sector. Okay. So this is the ecosystem that the PackWorks is striving to build. Now, what has been our result? In the past 23 months, with the help of Kubo, our annualized GMV transactions is about $120 million. Okay. Of that, we were also able to grow into about 1,700 superstores with roughly about 85,000 sari-sari stores in our network. We manage about 600,000 transactions per month, right? And so this is the ecosystem that we're currently building. Who are the founders? Myself in the middle, I am Bing Tan. I am 20 years in the business of IT architecture and development. My other partners are Hubert Yap, who has experience in FMCG, and Iba Bernardo, also a co-founder, has been in the startup space for the past 20 years. With that, we want to leave you with a message. If you want to win the 21st century, you have to empower the others, making sure that they're better than you. With that, thank you very much for having us.
Hi, I'm Ralph. I'm the CEO and founder of Senti AI. Customer experience expectations have continued to change over time. Because of the pandemic, which limits our physical store activities, customers leverage online channels to purchase items, to inquire, to transact, or even to resolve complaints. This brought unprecedented huge call volumes to businesses, which resulted in an increase of average waiting call time. According to our report, a 50% increase in average holding time was observed last year. This, along with other contact center KPIs, highlight the top challenges in contact center operations, which includes limited manpower. It means that hiring and training are expensive in both time and cost. Complex IVR increases the possibility to direct a call to human agents and unexpected call volumes. These challenges has a huge impact if left unresolved. Business is at risk of losing customers to competitors. According to our report, almost 33% of consumers consider switching to competitors after a single bad experience. And I guess you can relate to that. Businesses are also at risk of losing their market advantage, and this results to a decrease in revenue and loss of market leadership. One of our solutions that we launched last year to address these challenges is VOA. VOA is a voice AI contact center solution that helps companies deliver outstanding customer experience while improving their operational efficiency. Senti VOA automatically answers common and simple customer voice calls and escalate complex concerns to human agents. It enables an omnichannel experience by providing the same information across multiple channels. It integrates our localization engine to enable VOA to understand voice conversation in English, Tagalog, or Taglish. And it also empowers business to make data-driven decisions by providing customer insights that shows customer call drivers, interaction, and sentiment. This capability, along with the expertise of our company in Filipino AI, an AI that understands and speaks Philippine languages, and our deep experience working with the enterprise enables us to provide value faster to our clients. Here's a quick demo to our solution.
I am your assistant for today. How may I help you?
Until when ako pwede magbayad ng phone bill during ECQ?
There is a 60-day grace period for phone bill payments that fell under ECQ.
So, kailan ako dapat magbayad?
Okay, but first I would need to get your account number.
1299.
Senti Voix lets customers direct the flow of the conversation, whether it is in English, Tagalog, or Taglish.
Ang original due date mo is on March 31, pero pwede ka nang magbayad until May 30.
Okay, magkano babayaran ko?
Ang account balance mo ay 2,609 pesos and 65 centavos. Gusto mo na bang bayaran?
Hindi na muna.
Okay, do you have any other concerns?
Paano ko pabibilisin yung download speed ko?
Pwede nating i-upgrade yung plan mo. Do you want me to transfer you to a specialist to help?
Yes, please, kasi hindi na talaga ako makapag-upload.
Senti Voix analyzes your customer sentiments in real time. More complex cases are seamlessly handed off to human agents for further assistance.
Transferring to specialist Drew.
Hello, I'm Drew. Kita ko po na gusto niyo magpa-upgrade.
Senti Voix gives agents with continuous support by providing real-time step-by-step assistance.
Nirefer ko na po yung request niyo for an upgrade sa plan. Can I help you with anything else?
No, okay na. Salamat talaga.
Our solution can be used and integrated to existing contact center IVR solutions, alongside with other software solutions such as CRMs, databases, or ERPs, to automate fulfillment processes. We configure Voix to fit varying needs of service industries, from ordering food to addressing complaints to help in troubleshooting and many more. As the pioneering AI company here in the Philippines, we have gained industry credentials and partnered with the best-in-class technology and telephony providers to make sure we provide flexibility and speed in integrating Voix to support your existing contact center operations. Since our launch, we were able to process more than 45,000 calls and integrate it with existing telephony systems. We're able to resolve 85% of the calls, which impact first call resolution, and empower human agents by escalating only complex conversations. This success, along with other successful AI projects that we rolled out, is a statement of our mission at Senti, which is to help empower companies to efficiently work with AI. If you're interested to start your company's AI journey with Senti Voix, don't hesitate to reach out to us through our website or email. Thank you very much.
Good day, everyone. Right now, presenting to you our startup who have built the largest logistics ecosystem in the Philippines. And I'm Jeff Sarmiento, co-founder and the head of business for Last Mile. In 2021, e-commerce revenue is expected to reach up to $4.42 billion in revenue for e-commerce alone. The forecast says it will grow by 14.75% for the next 4 years. Do you know that right now there's more than 3,000 registered logistics service providers to service the market? And the question is, how many of them do you know? Out of the 3,000 logistics service providers, only few are known, and as a result, there are less alternative for the store owners. We, Last Mile Inc., is a shared logistics innovation company that changes the way the business operates their last mile deliveries. We created the three-platform ecosystem that aims to solve the pains for businesses that operates their own delivery operations and also for businesses that rely on third-party logistics partners. Our first product is Deliveries PH, where we provide business and access to a network of reliable logistics service partner to service their business needs. A simple way to describe it is like a Skyscanner for deliveries, where a business user can access and book their preferred provider, monitor all the delivery history and status, and create consolidated reports using one platform, Deliveries PH. And this is the growing network of logistics partner in our last mile ecosystem, where we are focused to grow it further by aggressively expanding our partnership in the provincial areas and reaching out to our local logistics couriers in the provinces. By having this large nationwide network of logistics providers, the last mile platform can provide a probable 40 to 80% increase in delivery efficiency. And having enable a same-day delivery COD operations, it can result up to 25% decrease in COD transactions or on RTS COD transactions. Our second product is Fleet, a data-driven delivery management platform to provide visibility on your delivery operations. We believe you can't manage what you can't measure. So this is a perfect product fit for businesses that manage their own delivery operations and deliver the goods to their customers. We have users from different industries such as e-commerce merchants, courier companies, trucking companies, and also restaurants. Our third product is where we provide professional delivery personal deployment support to our customers by offering our network of manpower agency partners to deploy riders to the business as they need it. That's riders.ph. Seamlessly integrated logistics operations can now be achieved by over 13,000 local online stores without spending on integration costs. We have been working and partnering with the leading e-commerce platforms and add equal value to our platforms and to provide easy and seamless solutions to our users and started integration services right away. With our pre-integrations and plugins, we are cutting the integration timeline from 30 to 60 days in just half day. Since we started opening our doors to our customers for almost 2 years now, we have created 5 e-commerce platform integrations, 25 active logistics partners for nationwide deliveries, 80 unique business users, 2,400 daily committed transactions that creates 18,000 average monthly revenue for Last Mile Inc. We have implemented a hybrid business model where we earn from $2 to $10 per month per account and subscribe, and from 10 cents to 50 cents for every successful transactions in our platform. We commit a highly capable product and we make sure we have a highly capable team to back it up. Myself work in one of the largest supply chain in New Zealand as an e-com seller who is active in the community. Anna, who has solid experience in handling and managing our tech company for more than 8 years. Jason, a seasoned solutions architect, who is capable to handle large amount of data and make sure the platform is capable to do so. And also Brandon, our founder for multiple startups, who had experience on running his own small e-com logistics company. Over the next 3 years, Last Mile envisions to be the leading digital logistics innovation company in New Zealand. And right now, we are opening our doors to possible strategic partnership and investors and raising $500,000 to boost our product development and also to access outside Philippines market and offer our last mile solutions offshore. If you want to know more about our startup and be with us to shape the future of logistics and e-commerce in the Philippines, you may reach us at ask@lastmile.ph. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Kathleen from Nudgyt. I'm glad to be here today. Nudgyt combines behavioral science and AI to help organizations make better decisions about their people. In the last 7 years of research, we've been able to help clients and companies alike increase their people productivity by over 500%, retain talent for twice as long, and multiply sales by over 600%. We've done this for clients in numerous industries, and we're very excited to do this for you. What is Nudgyt? Nudgyt uses intelligent AI driven nudges to help organizations act on the data that they collect more quickly. A nudge is a prompt that changes behavior. This is used in public policy and at scale by companies like Facebook and McDonald's to manage and measure customer behavior, resulting in millions of increased sales year on year. Nudgyt is the first to combine both behavioral science and machine learning to help organizations implement smart policies and achieve business goals. What is the science behind what we implement? When people think, they usually work in terms of two systems. A system one, which is automatic, emotional, and has evolved over millions of years, and a system two that's more effortful, deliberate, and logical, but is more recently evolved. This means that when people make decisions, more often than not, they decide based on what they feel instead of what they think about something. And this automation is seen globally with companies like McDonald's and Facebook using this kind of intelligent nudging to increase their sales. Yet, when you look at the landscape of digitalization and data science, what you see is a lot of companies are collecting data, but they're not exactly empowering their people to make decisions with the data that they collect. This is why a lot of AI projects implemented at scale can fail. What we at Nudgyt do is we humanize your data. We turn your data into something that people can act on and make decisions with quickly. These nudges are personalized on a per user level. So, a salesperson who cares more about their team's productivity will receive a different nudge from a salesperson who's more oriented towards the relationships of each team member. At the same time, we've curated a whole slew of consultant solutions to match a nudge. At the end of the day, what we realize is plenty of managers are promoted based on their competency, but less on their ability to manage people. In the face of a post pandemic organization, managing people has become a critical skill for managers to grow and improve on the quality of talent in their organizations. Our tools are flexible. You don't need a big data requirement to get started. We've applied it across several use cases in Singapore to educate young people and nudge them towards better learning habits, to send nudges to remind people to take their medicine, as well as to collect bills and other payments from customers and increase payment behaviors through nudging. This technology, we believe, is the future of AI products everywhere. An intersection between AI and behavioral science, where technology is there not to replace people but to empower them to make better decisions. So this is our team. I'm Kathleen, based in the Philippines. Again, we're partnered with the Agency for Science, Technology, and Research in Singapore for behavioral research, as well as with Google and Microsoft. We've worked with companies like Transcom, Bounty, and PNG in implementing behavioral science solutions to help people and to help organizations make better people decisions at scale. Looking forward to be able to talk with you guys and have a great day ahead. Thank you.